Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for April the 15th, and we're going to be pulling one card per sign. So if you know your sun sign, you can get a little bit of information from a read like this. But if you know your rising sign and your houses, you can actually pull quite a bit of information about your day out of a quick little spread like this. Thank you guys very much for spending some of your precious time with me today. I do appreciate that. Thanks, of course, also for putting your comments and your feedback down in the comments section below, for liking this video and sharing it with others. All of that is very helpful to the channel and to me, so thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so who is this guy? Le Batelier. Oh, this is our magician in this deck. I like him. He came up in reverse though, and what I'm feeling about this Aries, most of the Aries people that I know are very much can-do people. They decide that they're going to go and get something done, and you may as well just get out of the way. It's going to happen. With Le Batelier showing up here, I am thinking that because he's in reverse, I think you guys may be feeling a little bit frustrated about something that you're trying to accomplish today. It may be that you kind of feel like you're beating your head against the wall, and I feel like the reason that is because you're trying to collaborate with somebody else to make this happen, and that other person is not as capable or as willing or as open to success as you are, one of those three, to make this happen. So you kind of have to, you're going to have to figure out, how can I help this person, or can I do this, without actually having this person be a part of whatever this is that I'm trying to manifest. But if you can't do it without them, then you're going to have to figure out how can you help them to break through their own limitations so that they can actually be a part of what you're trying to create. Okay. Next up, let's look at Taurus. So Taurus, what we have showing up for you is the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords in reverse just tells me about somebody that you guys are going to be interacting with today. And what I'm seeing for this person is that there's somebody who can be a little bit grumpy. They can kind of change things on you. They may twist words a little bit. And so you just want to be aware that this person is not actually, what do I want to say here? This person is not actually doing things in a fair and even way today. Okay, they may be handling things in a little bit of a corrupt way. All right, next up, let's look at Gemini. Gemini, Five of Swords showing up in reverse. Gemini, this means that you're being called upon to be the peacemaker. Peacemaker for Geminis. So this can be that you're in a situation and you're the first one to say, you know what, it doesn't matter who's right, let's just stop fighting. Or you could be somebody called upon to mediate between two parties who are not getting along, where you're more in a neutral stance. Either way, bringing in peace to a situation. Cancer. Eight of Wands. This talks about a lot of communication going on between you and somebody else, as in a whole lot, as in it might take you keeping up on your toes to keep up with everything that's going on. And this communication can be between you and multiple somebody else's too. Many times it is. All right, next up, let's look at Leo. Eight of Cups showing up in reverse. So Leo, there is something that you walked away from in the past because it was leaving you feeling exhausted or depleted. And now you're heading back into that situation. It's interesting because it feels a little different to me than normally. I feel like you're walking in because you feel that whatever you walked away from because you were feeling exhausted or depleted, it was not complete. It was not done. That's how you feel about it. And so I think you're walking back into that situation because you do want to complete it. And I'm hearing just get it over with. All right, so good luck to you guys. I hope that happens quickly. All right, next up, let's look at Virgo. 10 of Pentacles for Virgo in reverse. Didn't you guys get this yesterday or day before? Isn't that interesting? Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't you, but it feels like it was you. I don't know. All right. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. How is it coming in today? I do think that you're doing something today, Virgos, to improve your financial security or to improve your home life in some way. If it's to improve your home life, it may be costing you some money to do that. Even if it's to improve your financial security, it may be costing you some money today to do that as well. All right, next up, let's look at Libra. Libra, Seven of Batons, setting boundaries. Libras, this just means you're setting up boundaries between yourself and somebody else so that you can make sure that your energy is guarded and taken care of. I think you may find that you have to do this again too, not in just this one place where you're doing it today. I think it may not be long before you realize, you know, I need to set some other boundaries too. All right, so that was who? That was Libra. Next up, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio, Two of Swords showing up in reverse, Scorpio. This just means that we've got some kind of decision that we need to make, and we're really not sure which side of the fence we want to come down on with this decision. Okay, this is a great time to, you know, really do some meditation, possibly get a reading, you know, try and figure out, you know, which way is going to be the best way to go. All right, this is not a decision. I'm hearing that this is not a decision that we want to shove to the back and hang on to. This is something that we really want to focus on and move forward with. We don't want to forget about this decision. Okay? Yep, so that was Scorpio. Next up, let's look at Sagittarius. Seven of Swords, Sagittarius, with a magpie on that card. Looks like the magpie's looking at a crystal ball, doesn't it? All right, so I'm going to say with this card, the way that it's all set up, I'm going to tell you, Sagittarius, that you are strategizing for the long term. You're looking at the big picture as you strategize for the long term, Sagittarius. Next up, let's look at Capricorn. Okay, so Ace of Coins showing up in reverse. Capricorn, you are giving somebody either a gift or a second chance today. Next up, we're going to look at Aquarius. And for Aquarius, that looks like a female pope to me. La Papesse. So this would be similar to a high priestess in another deck. All right. So Aquarius, what's going on here? I think you're really paying attention to your intuition right now. This is really a great day for you to pay attention to your intuition, Aquarius, because it's ringing. It's ringing wild and true. A lot of you guys, you could be, guys and gals, you could be clairvoyant, which just means that you see visions. If you do, pay attention to them. They're important. You're getting them for a reason. All right. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, you guys have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is just telling me, Pisces, that you are doing what it takes to make sure that your budget works. So whether that's going to work or whether that's making sure that, you know, there's no impulse spending, there's plenty to cover everything, whatever that is, you're doing what it takes to make the budget work today. Okay? So that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate you all. And I'm looking forward to working with some of you personally later on today. And the rest of you, I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.